Well, hello, my fiends. Today is the big 21-year anniversary of when I started making monster movies. Down at the corner of 19th and South Prairie Avenue in Chicago, at an old house that's in a historical district. The windows are all broken. It looked haunted, so I filmed my movie there. Now it's all fixed up and everything, and people are living there. But back then it was an abandoned haunted house, and I filmed on the premises in the yard there and stuff. I found out later that it really was haunted. There were deaths in that house and stuff. And the WGN TV was there, I heard, that years ago. Some guy told me that they were interviewing people there because that place is haunted. That's the building scene in my Frankenstein versus Saddam Hussein, my first movie, and Dracula versus Saddam Hussein that I filmed. I started videotaping that October 23rd, 1991, 21 years ago today. And here's the premises of the Park Ridge Library. You see, there it is. And they fixed it up a little there. Up there, see, they fixed it up all shiny. Look, they did that siding on the roof. And this is seen in some of my movies there, where the werewolf walks down the door there and goes looking for Garland Hewlett, you know, the filmmaker down there, for Werewolf and the Witch. That scene is in my Werewolf and the Witch, which is the sequel to Conrad Brooks versus the Werewolf. Yeah, see, I got my monster shirt on. It's like the Smog Monster. See, it says Heteras. It's like the Smog Monster from like the Spectre Man movies. You know, Spectre Man bails out like Smog Guy. That show used to be on after school at like 3:30 back in the 60s and 70s. You know, when I was going to junior high and high school. Spectre Man, power from space. He'll save the human race. Guess they're never gonna face Spectre Man. Boom, 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 boom. We will never know the source of his power and its source. Has he got this planet's course? Dun, 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 Spectre Man. Boom. Like all Tokyo, like all places on the face of the earth, Tokyo is fighting the battle against man's two deadliest enemies, waste and pollution. Who will help? Spectre Man. Anyway, here's Park Ridge Library. So here's the 21 years of David Rock Nelson making monster movies, and 21 more, and 21 more, and 21 more, and for all eternity. Yeah. And over there's the Pickwick Theater where I saw The Mummy when I was 5 years old in spring of '62 for 5 stinking cents. My dad paid. I had to beg him in front of the theater on my hands and knees because he wouldn't let me see it. I said, on my hands and knees, I said, Dad, please, I want to see The Mummy. Dad, please, I want to see The Mummy. And he says, all right, David, if it means that much to you, and he let me see it. I was right in front of the ticket booth right there. There's the Pickwick Theater right there. You see it. And there's the top of the theater. That's where King Kong climbed to the top once. No, just kidding. And over next door to it is the Pickwick Restaurant, where I've eaten many times with my family. Yeah, back then sandwiches used to be like about $1.50, whatever. You get an egg sandwich for $1.35 back in the 60s. Now you can't just get a sandwich. You got to get it with fries and a drink, and you're going to pay like $5. You know, $4.95, $5. So we're in historic Park Ridge. Here's the premises of the Park Ridge Library, where I use the internet for free every day with my library card. And over there is Starbucks Coffee #1 across the street. And see, look at that. Isn't that cool? So we're going to go over to Starbucks now and say hi to my fiends. Over there is the community church. Down there, look at that. See that steeple? Yeah, so here we go. We're going to go say hi to John over there at Framers Alley, too. See, there it is. There's that cool arch there. Looks like it's somewhere out of Rome there. I filmed scenes of giant horny toad monster here. And right in through this window, I filmed scenes of me and Janet drinking our Java right in there. Back in 1997, when they used to have a table right there by the window, they changed it around. And here is Framers Alley. This is a cool building. Nice old apartment building where my pal John, my fiend John is. We're going to say hi to John. Yeah, here I am. It's working this time. How's it going? Is John around?
No, he's working.
You're camera shy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hi, you're afraid of The Rock. She fears The Rock. Yeah, you should be afraid. Be afraid.
I am afraid.
Be very afraid. What'd you say?
I am afraid of you.
Are you afraid of The Rock? Can't hack The Rock.
No.
It's a non-hacker. She can't hack The Rock. I'm too scary. Yeah, I'm going to be on WGN Morning News on Halloween. October 31st, which is a week from today, on Channel 9 in the morning on the old number 9, home of Creature Features and home of the Bojo Show.
What time?
And between 7 and 9 a.m. on Channel 9 in the same studio where Creature Features used to be. And where, Jim Ruddle and what's his name, Carl Grayson, who hosted Creature Features, that's where they did Night Beat. Hey, there he is. There's John. They